Hi, I'm Paul Perdue and I am the infrastructure nerd, and today I'd like to tell you a story about something that happened to me in Chicago a couple weeks ago. Now, it's about paying attention, and I think we all spend way too much time with our heads buried in these things or in our smartphones, and that we really need to pay attention to what's going on around us. Maybe you've had this happen. I have it happen all the time where you press the button for an elevator, you start to look at your smartphone, and before you realize it, the elevator's come and gone and you're not on it. Well, I had kind of a similar experience. It really opened my eyes the other day. I was in Chicago. I pulled out Google Maps. It was lunchtime. I wanted a Chicago hot dog. I typed hot dogs. There was a place called the Westminster Hot Dog Company or Westminster Hot Dogs. I can't remember the exact name. 3 blocks away. So I turned around and started walking that way. And while I was going, I was playing with my smartphone. I was paying attention to my email, my texts, things like that. I got there. I got in a relatively short line because the lunch rush hadn't started yet. And I ordered my 2 hot dogs and my Diet Pop. I went over to the counter along the wall, sat down, set up my iPad, and started to do some work. Now, as I was eating the hot dogs, they were all right. They didn't strike me as being anything that was really all that great for a place that was a hot dog place. But, I ate them anyways. And as I'm getting done, I noticed that the lunch crowd is really starting to pick up. There's a lot of people waiting in line. I'm a little conscious of that because I'm working on my iPad and there are people waiting and there may not be any more seats available at this little counter along the wall. And I start to wonder, well, if this place has such mediocre hot dogs, why are all these people in line? And I look around, and every sign on the wall and the menu and the placards on the counter start talking, they'd probably been talking all along about, but I started to pay attention to the fact that they were talking about the fact that this place is known for its homemade sausage. They have all sorts of different homemade sausages with all sorts of different ingredients. They have classes on how to do it. They close one day a month to bring in people from around the world to learn how to make homemade sausage. And here I am eating a hot dog and wondering why it's not quite up to par. So although the place was called the Westminster Hot Dog Company, their world-renowned reputation put them in the sausage business. And by the time I got done with lunch, I had not noticed that, and I was eating hot dogs. So it's time to put your phones down, pay attention to what's around you, pay attention to your environment. You might find that you're enjoying things a little bit more, and you're actually taking advantage of the things that are around you.